Hi guitar mates, my name is Jeff Sinker and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be looking at the song Southbound by Lizzy. Southbound was the fourth track, or in my days of vinyl, it was the last track on side 1 of the album Bad Reputation, which released in 1977. It would also feature on the album Live and Dangerous, which was released a year later, back in 1978. Live and Dangerous was seen as one of the best and most influential live albums ever recorded. Back in 1978, I was a young, aspiring guitar player, and when I heard this album, it had a massive effect on my playing. I just wanted to be Brian or Scott Goldman. Just them hooks and them licks, the harmonies. At my tender age, at them years, I'd never heard anything like that. So Lizzy, they really was one of the biggest influences in my young career as a guitar player. And if you haven't heard the album, or you've not listened to it for a while, you need to do yourself a big favour, put it on and check it out. Now, just a quick note before we get into the lesson. The song originally, when released on Bad Reputation, the guitars were tuned to standard tuning. However, on the album Live and Dangerous, it was tuned down half a tone to the E-flat tuning. Now, because I didn't want to keep chopping and changing the tunings, I have kept this on standard tuning as per the Bad Reputation album. So remember, if you want to start playing along with the Live and Dangerous album, you must tune down to E-flat. Right, let's get into the lesson. Right, let's listen to that wonderful lead intro created by Brian Robertson and Scott Gorham. I'm going to take, first of all, Brian's part, which is the lead line on this. So I'll play it through and then I'll break it down for you. So we're going to start off on the G string and we're going to go from 6 to 7. Move up and I use my third finger. I'm going to play the G9 twice. Then we've got again a G9 to a B7. And then B9 twice. We're going to then 9 on the B string, slide to the 10. 7 on the high E string to the 10. And then 9 on the E to B10. And then the refrain, the answer to that lick, we're going back onto the G7 to B7. And then we've got 9 on the G7. And then finishing on the 6. But the 6 is then kicking us back into the lick. So we get them. So if I play that all together nice and slow. And then we are into the verse section from that part there. So that was Brian's. Let's go and look at what Scott is doing to create the harmony. So again, I'll just play it through and I'll break it down for you. So it goes like this. So we are going to start off on the D string this time. We're doing a 7 to the 9. Now I'm playing that with my I'm playing that with my second finger, not my little finger, of course. Second finger, because I want my first finger clear to play the 6 on the G string. So I'm doing 6 9. I can use my little finger there. There's that 6 9. And there's the two 6s that I'm looking for. Now I'm then going to play a 6, 7, 9, 9, all on that G string. So now I'm going to play, and I can leave my little finger there on this one. I'm going to play the 9 on the G, crossover. I'm going to do a 7, 9 on the B, down to the high E string, 7th fret, and then I've got a 10 to a 7 on the B. Now again, the refrain, I'm going to come back to the D7 and I'm going to play D7, G7. Move the first finger down to the 6. And then with my little finger, I then work back down the 9, 7. Now remember that 7 is the... He's then going to come back into the next line. So nice and slow. And of course, at that point, we are then into the verses. Now, I have created a backing track for this section where you can either take on the role of Brian or Scott, and just to be able to play the harmonies together. So you can have a little bit of fun with that, just creating one of those great Thin Lizzy harmonies. Right, what we're going to do now, we are going to check out the main rhythm guitar and also the guitar that, the line that was being played behind that intro section. Right, now when the band played this song live, we've only got 2 guitarists, so it was always Phil Lynott was playing the main rhythm guitar on the bass. He was keeping that together. In the studio, they did an overdub of the guitars. So let me just play it through. What I'm going to show you here is also the chords used in the verse section. So we're going to play this. And that would repeat round. So very, very simple. I'm sure you can see I'm doing an A5 chord. Now this is coming on the 1 count, so you get 1 and 2 and 3 and on the 4 and, I'm going to go from a B5, which is on the 2nd fret there, to a C5. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the B5 on the 1 count, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a C5, which is on the 4th fret to the 5th fret on the 4 and. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, repeat. Now at that point we get 4 and 1, 2. And we're going to play on the and of the 2, we're going to move up to an E5, which is on the 7th fret. So that last one, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then back to 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. So they are the chords that are used through the verse section and also through the harmony section, and they are the chords that are used during Brian Robertson's guitar solo. So let's now check out the chorus section. The next part of my lesson is available through my premium channel. The lesson includes the verse, the chorus, and the great guitar solo by Brian Robertson. The premium lesson also includes tablature, backing track, and a guitar profile. So why not click on the link below and check out the premium channel now.